It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scotch, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as the default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Landover. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
Jayden's the closest thing we've seen to Lamar Jackson. And while there's only one Lamar Jackson, the two-time MVP, Jayden's going to push him a little bit in this league. He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC, and he's just got the instincts, the feel to know when to run it, and man, he can also sling it. A quick, compact, accurate release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold in the NFL.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the Combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator.
The lateral goes haywire, fumble! And the Eagles get to it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Not on the same page with his tight end. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him. And he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the pistol, Hurts. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. This throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone, instead stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hurts now from the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. And they send a man in motion. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Running back sent in motion. We'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Daniels throwing on third. He rolls to his right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Commanders punting on fourth down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Eagles will take possession. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's on the move. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
They kick the running back in motion. from the 45 on second down. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
On first down, Hurts has a man, it's Brown. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They'll run another option to the right. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
On first down, here's Daniels. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Now Daniels off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Play fake here, Daniels. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Completed here to McCaffrey. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense set for a first and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. That's taken in by Samuel. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points. On second down, Robinson. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Daniels from the pistol. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Able to find Ertz. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
So now, here's third and goal. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has it down close.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll get him back to 11.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. First down throwing for Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Handoff headed right. Barkley. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing here, Hurts. This finds Smith. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Second and 3 now. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Cut out left. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second and 3 now. From the 16. This one finds Goddard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Hurts throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They're out and set, first and 10. Daniels now. That's complete. Here's Brown. This is ahead for about 5. That was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Escapes the pocket.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Offense up to the line fast. Daniels throwing on third. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. It's fielded at the 14. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. So as we reach halftime, we see the visiting Eagles taking a lead into the break. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. He'll take this at the 10. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. On first down, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. From the pistol, Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
2nd and 3 now. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Motion man left is Brown. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Taken in by Smith. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Play made by Deron Payne.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. On 4th down, Hurts buys time. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Commanders all set to regain possession. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Daniels from the pistol. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Boy, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit Might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. They're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Now Daniels off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over after the tackle's made at the 40-yard line.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throwing for Hurts. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This finds Smith. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're going to run with Barkley. Is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. Well, we all know at this point, turnover's the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. An option give to Robinson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2. Punting unit out now. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 now. Able to find Dotson here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
They motion a receiver left. First down, a run with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They go to Barkley again. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Daniels on 1st down. On the move, headed right. He's running with it.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he's tackled for a short gain. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Daniels now. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Throw complete to Eckler. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Again, Daniels to the air. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
That's taken in by Samuel. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders will trail by 25. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Eagles coasting to the finish line. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They give to Barkley, left side. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Running it after the penalty. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Gets them 6 yards and back on the positive side of things. It's now 2nd and 9.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.